If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
That is Cannell, CEO and creator of this YouTube channel, Think Media. And this is some never before seen footage from 2018 from our very first live event, Grow with Video Live. I found this footage and I had to share it with you guys because Sean drops some nuggets of wisdom and gives some really great YouTube advice.
How many videos a week? 1, 2, 3?
I mean, to be honest, oh yeah, at least one. As soon as you start 2 YouTube channels, you've just split your energy and your focus. What are like the holy grail search terms that if you ranked for those, you would be the queen of your niche? You know, sometimes what we just need is someone that's like, man, because they can do it, I'm gonna go step out and do that too.
Without further ado, here's the never before seen throwback vlog from 2018. Hope you guys enjoy.
So Heather, let's actually start making sure that people know where their table is as they come in, because we're starting now. You ready to double your business?
Definitely ready to double my business.
I'm serious.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah. Here we are at our Think Media Business and Marketing Mastermind. We are connecting with all kinds of entrepreneurs and business-minded content creators, talking about how can we scale our businesses. And so we've got 4 7-figure coaches at each table, you know, breaking it down. And what we're gonna do today is go through some content and some strategy, some scale levers of how to double our businesses, triple our businesses, and also lift the hoods under our businesses. We're gonna look behind our ad accounts. We're gonna look at the websites, our YouTube channels, our branding, our messaging, so we can get those big breakthroughs. And I really believe this, that small tweaks lead to giant peaks. And so that's the vision here, is these are some rock stars in this room, and everyone in this room is killing it. This isn't an event for beginners. This is for people that are a little bit on their way in business, generating some revenue, and they want to scale that. That synergy that happens here, it's not just the speakers. Man, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. It's the other people at the table, and that synergy, it's electric, man. So let's get started, here we go. Good morning, how you doing? We're gonna be going through content, of course, and then like table talks. One of the big things we want to accomplish today is one major move for your business. You know, there's always like a lot of little things we need to do, and you're gonna get a lot of little things to do and strategies and tactics that will move the needle. But what is that one thing? We're gonna keep coming back to that. Who's ready to double their business? Come on, let's do it. All right. One of the most important things for getting around other entrepreneurs is the fact that number one, you can get tactics and strategies, but number two, you get mindset. And you know, one of the goals is at every level, there's new levels of fear and new levels of courage you need to access to go to play a bigger game. I mean, I remember when it was scary to invest $1,000 in my business, and then when I signed the contract for doing our first event here at the Red Rock, I was like, frick, man, it's 25 grand, you know, and that's half down. And so new levels, it's always scary, man. So when you get around the table, there's a lot that's caught more than taught. You can always get a book, but when you get around other high-level entrepreneurs, they cause you to think bigger, dream bigger, and you catch that courage so that you can punch fear in the face and go to the next level in your business, because it's always gonna take risk to go to the next level. Welcome to the Business and Marketing Mastermind. We are very serious about your success, and we are absolutely committed to you increasing your results and making maximum impact in your business, and that would mean increasing your influence, that you could reach more people, of course, increasing your income, also increase your impact. And we really believe that everybody in here is a heart-centered entrepreneur, that you've got things you want to do, people you want to impact, and that today can make that happen. You know, sometimes what we just need is someone that's like, man, because they can do it, I'm gonna go step out and do that too. You know, there's some people here that want to launch a digital product. Steve Panette is ready to launch a killer real estate product, but we were just talking about how it's scary to do it. And in January 2016, Heather and I, we showed a picture a while back, and we were sitting there, no product, had never created a digital product. Had never actually had a buy button on our website, didn't know if anybody would buy it, if anybody would care. We were freaked out, didn't know if it would work, didn't know what would happen. And we launched that thing, and now we have like 10 buy buttons on our website, and now we went through 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, 7 figures top line revenue in our business. And I'll tell you this, that actually a couple years ago, I never thought that I would make 6 figures. Coming from a small town, I never thought I would ever hit 6 figures. So once I did, and even multiple 6, I actually went through kind of an identity crisis, where I was like, and I was about 30, I was in my I'm about to turn 35, I was about maybe 32 when that happened, or 33, and And I remember kind of going through this season where I was like, dude, when I was coming from Arlington, Washington, I've got a lot of YouTube subscribers. I've got money, more money than I ever thought I would have. I've got all this stuff happening. I kind of was like, well, what's next? Yeah. Like, what do I do now? And I didn't really know where to go from there. And what I realized was that I needed a bigger vision, and it didn't need to be a bigger financial vision necessarily. I needed just a bigger vision overall. I thought, well, I've got enough for me, but like, and I could just stay at home, shoot videos, make good money. My wife and I could just live our life out. But we captured a bigger vision to say, no, there's people we want on our team because we could help feed other people's kids. There are causes we care about. Come on. There's causes we care about that we want to be able to fund, and there's more to do. And you can't always, until you get to the top of one mountain, you can see, and then you're like, oh crap, there's like a whole nother taller mountain. And I realized, by the way, that in our business, in my opinion, we're still making baby money. You got some hitters in this room that are doing better than that. Thank you that you're here. That's why I'm glad we tricked you to be here, man. You got smarter people in the room.
There's always going to be something that tells you, well, the next thing is going to get me to this next thing. And so I encourage you, wherever stage you are at now, first, give up the lie that the next stage is going to be the thing that fixes everything, because it won't. But also, take time to enjoy right now.
Sean, would you let us know why and when to branch out and how that benefited you?
I think kind of like you shouldn't launch software, you shouldn't start 2 YouTube channels. Well, one of the main reasons is based off like a book called Essentialism. We have to face this reality. You could scale with team, and team could let you do potentially other channels, but as soon as you start 2 YouTube channels, you've just split your energy and your focus. You've split your momentum, and even if they're 2 totally different brands, why are you trying to, you can't go north and south at the same time, or if you do, every time you go north, you gotta kind of like go back south. And so from even doing Think Media and video influencers, in that case, that's smart on a couple reasons, because they kind of growth hack each other and they're kind of the same. And plus, there's a partner on the other one and a separate team running it. Thus, without team, it would not be smart to do 2. But what I would say, the last thing on the 2 YouTube channels is you can do anything, but you can't do everything. But you can do everything, just not all at once. But the discipline to come back to just be like, no, there's so much power and so much momentum in this video thing, even if some days I'm not even that pumped on it, like that's where the impact is. And that's gonna create the ability to eventually pivot over there. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I can do that, maybe just not right now. So I'm trying to keep going deeper, keep going deeper, keep going deeper. And one of the biggest things that hits us as entrepreneurs is we're like squirrels. You have that, you got a lot of ideas. What? I do another idea, start doing another thing. That discipline to just identify what's working and go super deep. And then when you're like bored and annoyed and you're like, I need to do something else, take a vacation, get refreshed, and go even deeper. All he did was work with us, and then he couldn't keep up pumping out content, but he's growing by 1,778 subscribers, 47,000 views a month. That's autopilot. He hasn't posted in months. I guess the point is actually what we need to do is just like a video idea research session, because you've already got the video execution, you could, and to get those right, like, and here's the power question. This is true, and actually it's a perfect table. It's true for all 3 of you. What are the big deal videos in your niche? Like the big search terms. Like what are like the holy grail search terms that if you ranked for those, you would be the queen of your niche?
It's funny. I keep thinking back to my beginning days going, I could never rank for that. I still think I could never rank for that. Isn't that weird?
Well, we just hit that mindset. It's reverse engineered with, okay, so it'd be 2 things. It'd be identifying the big deal video, and it'd be reverse engineering content. Like, it actually has to be the content. It almost would be like if Tony Robbins says, the success and strategies in business is really only 20%, and those are learnable. 80% is mindset. It'd be almost like the tactics and things are a critical 20%, but the content itself, thinking exactly on a macro global schedule of what they need to see when they start the video, what they need to learn. You know, I do share the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video, but I'll tell you what, It's about execution. And so it's not just about writing those tips down. You got to hit that record and actually shoot the videos. And that's what you've done. And so I'm inspired by everything you've been building, how you're helping people. And I'm excited for the future, man. Halfway through our business and marketing mastermind, and man, it's been crazy. Lots of people have already had aha moments, unlocks for their business, knowing exactly the next thing they need to do, the right action to take to scale and reach that next level, plus some amazing connections. Again, you never want to be the smartest person in the room, and somebody else has been where you have been. They faced the problem you're facing now, and that unlock could be just one relationship away. So, man, there's a lot of fire content, so we got to get in there. It's time.
And I think you said you're just starting out.
Yeah.
When I was thinking of summits, I was thinking of you right away. It's like, man, you can jump onto the scene. You can go to 0 to 100 real quick, as opposed to the long, like, I gotta build this funnel, I gotta pick this product, you build a list. This is a fast way to become an expert in a niche.
How many videos a week for me? 1, 2, 3.
I mean, to be honest, oh yeah, at least one.
Okay.
And that's why I say too, you gotta have your weekly show. You gotta show up consistently. You should do as many videos as you can do that you can keep at a quality standard. So what I like to say is, this is relative to what you're able to produce, but if you're, for where you're at right now with your capabilities, if you can produce an 8, 9, or a 10, if you rate your own videos. If 3 major videos drop to a 6, then on YouTube, I would rather do less videos and keep them at 8, 9, and 10. I learned that Video Ranking Academy is a horrible name for a product. Why? Because nobody actually wants to rank videos. Yeah. And I've learned that I actually have to educate people even what a ranked video is before that product makes sense. Yep. So turns out, having talked to Alejandro and other people, you have to ultimately sell people what they want, but you're gonna probably give them what they need. Because people are there for what they want, but of course under the surface of what people want is, people want the wealth, but underneath the surface is the work. Yep. Or people want the ease in their business, but underneath the surface is painful process of setting up systems. Yep. Dude, so glad you guys came out. What'd you think?
It was amazing, man. It was like definitely connections, clarity, and it was just like an action plan. So, man, we really loved it.
So James Soto says this. He goes, "Dude, this is such a great event."
But I gotta tell you, the star was Heather. I loved her content.
But the highlight of the event was Heather.
That's no.
That's literally what he said. The highlight of the event was Heather.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I didn't get enough time with him, that's why.
There was this girl, her brother committed suicide not too long ago.
Yeah.
And she came to this, and this is the first time she'd actually gone in like a public event, and she was scared.
Wow.
She actually felt like she was actually kind of like a healing moment.
Wow.
Just being here with everybody. Everybody's so nice.
That's crazy.
And she thought, it's like social media stuff and like influencers. She thought people were gonna be like a certain way. Yeah. But it was like the opposite.
Yeah. We just wrapped up the Business and Marketing Mastermind. Man, it was awesome. So many great entrepreneurs and business-minded content creators coming together to really get some strategies and some tactics for scaling their businesses. Yeah. Plus just connecting, networking, some awesome just kind of partying together, getting to know each other. The Think Media Business and Marketing Mastermind. We'll link some details in the description below if you want to be a part of it next year. But look, question of the day. What is it that you want to do next in your business? I mean, what's that next goal, that next thing that you need to do, you want to do? Let me know in the comments. We want to connect with you. And hey, in the meantime, keep crushing it, keep smashing it, and we will talk soon.